We are drawing to a close of the print show. It's about an hour to go. I did promise I'd have a nice chat with Craig at the end of it. How you doing, Craig?
Well, the fact you've actually have I got bags under my eyes? Is that
Yeah,
what
you're
you're
doing
saying?
all right. We're looking good. We're looking good. So there's been a lot has happened at this show. I mean, we've both been spending a lot of time talking to people. What's your feeling for how it's gone?
The general vibe, I think, has been really positive. And again, you always come to the show with a bit of an expectation. I think footfall has been good. Visitor engagement, again, has been very positive. Obviously, we've come along to promote the sign show that will marry up with the print show in 2025. But we've also had the opportunity to talk about the benefits of becoming a member of the BSGA, which again has been an added bonus.
Yeah, it's
So,
been really nice to see people come up here and talk to you and ask you about it and
yeah,
get into
well,
that's what you want.
but it's been both sides. It's been potential commercial partners, people who are exhibiting, and also people who are running their own businesses. So again, some interesting questions asked about the day-to-day activities of business, which is kind of what we do anyway. And I always jokingly call my role a glorified agony aunt. But it's that ability to kind of share a thought or a process with somebody and just kind of get some feedback of whether they're going in the right direction or not.
Yeah, good stuff. So you've been here a lot. People have come to you. I've been walking around, talking to people, and getting very much the same sort of vibe actually, and talking to people about the BSGA as well, and whether what they know about it, and it's good. It's starting to build that awareness, and we're encouraging people to come back and talk to us and talk to you directly about it.
And that worked really well. And I think the organisers were quite clever by organising a social event yesterday evening. It was a combination of a meal and a networking opportunity. So again, people in a relaxed environment, sharing best practice, sharing work ethos.
Yeah.
Again, all told, really, really pleased.
Lovely. I'm getting grinned at from there.
Yeah.
That's Ollie, wasn't it? So now the other big story this week, which, as you say, was kind of why we're here, is the organisers have launched the sign show, which will be next year.
Yes.
It will be alongside, co-locating with the print show, but very much a separate entrance and separate stands and a separate vibe, I should
Certainly.
say. What have you sort of chatted to people about the prospect of this?
Yeah, and again, I've had an interesting cross section. Some people who've kind of come along to the show because they weren't able or didn't have the budget to commit to this year's show, and they were very interested to see that the show was running in conjunction because again, it was a kind of a soft launch at the show. It hasn't really been promoted. The website has now gone live to promote the show. But again, I think there's a genuine degree of excitement. Actually, there's the ability for visitors from both the print and the sign sector to come together to see a show that will take up the whole day.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be good. Now, obviously, we're independent, and
Certainly.
for us, we are about the health of the sign industry, really. So I think having another show in this sector in the UK can only really be a good thing. It can really push it. I don't know how you feel about this.
Yeah, and I guess the litmus test always with these type of things is actually the footfall will show where people actually will go. But if we provide some educational side information, the ability to feel and touch, which I think the traditional sign person likes, I think that there's a space for both to operate successfully.
I mean, once upon a time, the old Sign UK show that would good thousands of visitors. It would be a highlight of the year. Those guys are still out there. We're still working. There's new ones coming. Why aren't they necessarily coming to shows as much? Is that a general?
I think again, if you go back to the 90s, the only way you got to see a number of sign or businesses in one place was actually by coming to a trade show. Go online now to find out the information, but going online, you don't get that feel and touch. The fact that you can come to a show like this and actually maybe see 70, 80, or even maybe 100 companies, if you spend 10 minutes with each company and pick up one or two little pieces of information, it can make a huge difference to your business. So why wouldn't you come?
Yeah, I think so. And I think maybe, I mean, obviously the pandemic stopped things cold, but things are building back up, and hopefully, we've got two big sign shows in the course of the year. Hopefully they'll both generate more interest, more footfall. The exhibitors all seem very happy about the prospect, so hopefully get plenty of people exhibiting.
I think the exhibiting is actually one thing. The other thing I think that people sometimes miss is the opportunity to talk to other business owners.
Yeah, absolutely.
The fact is, you can see the cafe areas and the small seating. Even on our own stand, we've got half a dozen seats set aside. We've had people, is it okay to sit down and have a chat? And again, for me, that that networking opportunity shouldn't be undervalued.
No, absolutely. Well, I've had a great time this week. It's been a pleasure to share the stand with you, Craig, as always.
The same here. 3
the
great
lovely
days.
cupping on the way when we're doing this, but it's good. It's good, and yeah, look forward to doing all again at the next show.
Precisely. And thanks for your time.